Hello there, my lovelies. How are we doing? Merry Monday. Welcome back to my channel, Boomy Reactions. For those of you who are new, my name's Boomy, and thank you for watching. Now today, guys, we're going to have a look at one of my absolute favourite animes. This is a look into the One Piece universe, but specifically, this is a character from One Piece who I've heard of the name, I've seen what he looks like, but I don't know any more than this. So this is Doflamingo, the Heavenly Demon. Okay, so just a quick kind of bit of context. Where am I up to in One Piece? I have not got any further than, I think it's the arc called Enies Lobby. You know, the Robin's arc. I want to live. Yeah, that one. So, which baddies have we seen up until now? So we've seen Spandam, CP9, so Rob Lucci, and is it Kaku? The almighty power of the giraffe. Oh my gosh, for people who don't watch One Piece, this must sound so random. Okay, so that's where I'm up to. So I have no idea who Doflamingo is. What I do know is that he is one of the protagonists in an arc that I haven't reached yet. So I am aware I'm going to be encountering spoilers, but I'm okay with that. That's fine. I don't mind. Now, the celestial demon, heavenly demon, sorry, rather. Okay, so is he related to Enoru? You know, the baddie from Skypiea, kind of part Eminem, part Buddha. I did like him as a bad guy. He was one of my favorite villains. Oh, do you know, saying that though, in the Enies Lobby arc, I got told, a bit of a spoiler, I got told that one of the characters that you were encountering in the minute, or was it Water 7? One of those characters was going to become one of the crew members. And for a long time, I thought it was going to be Rob Lucci. I got quite attached. I quite liked him. And then it turned out he was baddie. My hopes were dashed. I was devastated. Anyway, oh my gosh, you can hear the pitchforks sharpening from all the One Piece fans. Anyway. I do an awful lot of talking. I know. So let's get on with the video. So Doflamingo, the word flamingo is the only thing that I can think. It's the only thing I know. It's his name, Doflamingo, and then he's got that pink feather boa, very flamboyant looking. Apparently he's got quite a crazy kind of walk, bow-legged kind of strut. That's all I know. Okay, so let's encounter Doflamingo, the Heavenly Demon. Why is he called Heavenly Demon? Has he got anything to do with Enoru? Because he was quite a celestial-esque kind of bad guy. Are they related at all? No? Who knows? We'll find out, maybe. And guys, if you're enjoying these reactions and mindless chitter-chatter, obviously, please consider liking and subscribing, my lovelies. Thank you so much. If you're interested, I have a Buy Me a Coffee account. That link is over here. And if you would like to help support my channel any further, I have a Patreon account. Yes, I do. And if you want to check that out at all, that link is in the description, just below there.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen,
CJ
it is finally time for the most anticipated yet riskiest trial of all time. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm playing press your luck with this one. But f it, we do this for the people, nigga. So let's go ahead and get it started. Coming in at a whopping 10 feet tall. No.
10 foot tall. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get spoilers for this arc, aren't I? I imagine we're gonna see new gears from Luffy. We're gonna see new things. I'm okay with spoilers. That's fine. Johnny Bravo. 10 foot tall. What is so badass about this protagonist? What's so about him?
No exaggeration. And with so many crimes committed, I can't even name them all right now.
Yes,
the Heavenly Demon, Don Quixote Doflamingo.
Don Quixote? Oh, he might actually have one of the coolest names in One Piece, to be fair.
So, y'all already know how this goes. The evidence is on deck, ready to be presented. So go ahead, grab some popcorn or something to snack on. Because without further ado, Exhibit A.
I know. Spoilers ahead.
Don
I know.
Quixote Doflamingo, one of the 7 warlords of the sea and the king of Dressrosa.
Oh!
His name is feared throughout all the seas, and his drip is unmatched.
His drip. Dripping. He is possibly the most flamboyantly dressed bad guy I've seen so far. There's that bow-legged walk.
But how did the heavenly demon become one of the biggest kingpins in the world? Well,
Like a
we have to go back a good 33 years in the past. Now, Doflamingo was a celestial dragon. Now, if you don't know what a celestial dragon is, allow me to explain. These are the world nobles, aka the biggest dickheads in the fucking world.
I think I've seen, or maybe I've read or been told. I don't think I've seen them. They are like the elite, top of the top class that kind of, would you say they rule the world of One Piece? I think that might be an exaggeration, but they are like, they're the top elite 1%.
Brother,
Why
come on, bro. They ain't even hiding it. Look at them. They literally have dicks on their heads. They're dickheads. Look at that. This fucking alfalfa ass, jack ass shit on their head. Now,
Why have they got weirdest hairstyles? And we see some pretty far out things in One Piece, but they're always the derpiest looking, aren't they? In the bubble, the little bubble helmet things. What is with them?
now,
Like
Saint
fashion?
Homing, Doflamingo's father, decided one day, everybody, I have an announcement to make. I would like to go live with the peasants.
Yeah.
Blasphemy! Now, this is a very big deal because the Don Quixote family are world nobles living in the holy land of Marijois, basically motherfucking Beverly Hills. And Doflamingo's dad decided, I want to go live with the regular niggas, cause
What? Why? I think he's not a terrible celestial dragon. I think maybe he's like one of the few nice ones.
why not?
Is there
This
a
is some of
reason
the
why?
stupidest shit you could possibly do. Because everybody hates celestial dragons. Because they enslave people. They're assholes. They don't even consider themselves human. Because they are the top of society. So the whole family ends up leaving and giving up their celestial dragon status. And obviously Lil Duffy wasn't fucking with it. Bro was already complaining. Lil nigga was like, Daddy, where are the slaves? And why do I have on this peasant clothing? Oh, calm down, son. We're gonna be living a simple, peaceful life now.
Oh, here is our villain's backstory. So has he kind of maintained this like awful attitude of we're above everybody, we're the elite society, why do I want to live amongst them? Has that carried on even though why did his dad make that decision? It looks like his mum's kind of cool with it as well. So why did his parents make the decision to give up this life? This very, very privileged life. That's an odd thing to do without a kind of reason behind it. Or has he got a brother or sister as well?
Some bullshit. Now, it's very clear that Doflamingo's dad doesn't have an ounce of evil in his body, like the other celestial dragons. He's a simple man, but an ignorant one, and he was about to get hit with a reality check. So the next day, him and Dofi walk into town. So his dad walks up to the vendor and says, I want to buy some apples. So the vendor's like, oh, tally home, brother, you must be new here. But this dumb ass nigga ends up saying, oh yes, me and my family are from Marijois. You what? So everybody's shook. They like, what the fuck? If you from Marijois, you a celestial dragon, ain't you? And this dumb ass nigga is like, oh, no. We used to be celestials, but we're human now. And then it didn't help that Doflamingo just started going off on everybody, calling everybody peasants and shit. So they was cooked. Because later that night, they burned down their damn house. They is trying to kill these niggas. They on some Salem witch trials type shit. Find the celestials and burn them. So they end up running for their life for days. Because a dumbass daddy was so fucking ignorant.
This is a very interesting villain backstory. Oh, his poor dad. He's not bad. He's just, I wouldn't even say he's simple. He's just so naive. And why wouldn't you be if you've been brought up to believe you're the creme de la creme, you're the elite society, you know, you're above everything? Did he actually have a concept of currency when he was trying to gain those apples? I wouldn't. He's not ignorant. He's just very, very naive. That's so sad. They haven't done anything.
Thinking that a celestial dragon could live with regular people. And this man Doflamingo was shook. As a kid, this man went from the top of the world to the fucking gutter. Him and his brother got beat for trying to steal bread because they had no money, while people just laughing at him. Look at this bad bitch and a nigga with a panda head. I'd be damned if I see a nigga with a panda head laughing at me. Like, look at...
I think I've seen Panda Head before. Where have I seen Panda Head before? This is horrible. Oh, he's not more than a baby.
Hello, bro, this is terrible. And they mama end up getting sick, and she end up dying. So at this point, Doflamingo rightfully so hates his dad, as he should. This nigga's an idiot. You broke, you stink, and now your wife dead. It can't get no worse, right? Wrong. The people end up finding them. And I don't even know if I could say this word on YouTube, so I'm just gonna bleep it. They them. These people start going off on them. I kid you not, bro right here said,
"Hang that nigga now. I got the rope right here."
And they just going off on them because they are celestial dragons. They hate them. It don't matter if Doflamingo's dad is different. You're still a celestial dragon to them. The people who treat commoners like garbage. So
yeah, I understand that everyone hates celestial dragons. Okay, yes, they enslave people. They are responsible for an awful lot of oppression and misery. But someone's keeping them at the top of society. They're maintaining this lifestyle. They can't do it all on their own. I mean, look at him. Except with he looks like he might have a little bit of muscle going here. But a lot of the celestial dragons, they're just kind of podgy and funny looking. How are they? What authority do they have? How are they exercising this authority that they have over people? It's so weird. That's a really weird idea. I can't even remember where I was going with this now. It's so sad that they're not directly responsible for it. If anything, they've given up that life. I can understand why you'd hate them, but at the same time, there's this horrible cycle of violence and hatred, and it's just being targeted at not necessarily the right people, but whoever they can get a hold of targeting at. Because I imagine the rest of the celestial dragons are very kept away from the general public. So this is what happens when the public manage to get their hands on a celestial. Oh, but no, it's not okay. They're only babies, and the dad he's just naive.
At this point, this was the breaking point for Dofi. Everybody just stops and just looks at him. They could feel this little nigga's anger from down there. Then bro just started talking like a rabid dog. And then it happened. The man unlocked his conqueror's hockey. And this little...
What's the conqueror's hockey? Where's the volume gone?
Now, you see, here's the thing with this. I'm not counting this as a charge. This is an act of self-defense. They hung his ass, hung his daddy ass, and his brother. So even though this man broadcasted that he got murder on his mind, he getting let off the hook with this one. So
what just happened? Is hacky? What just happened? What is this? How did he do that? What was the kind of lightning looking thing going on here? I am not surprised this child is so angry, and he must be so confused because all of this hatred is just targeted at him and his family, and they haven't done anything. It's awful. Like, how do you explain that to a child without even trying to explain it to them, but you're punishing them for what other people have done? Oh, like, I know I'm probably not meant to like Flamingo, but I can't help feeling so sorry for him at the minute.
After that life-altering incident, Dofi goes to this rundown ass shack and ends up meeting this nasty ass, snot-nosed, hunchback, fat motherfucker. Oh my God, I hate this nasty ass nigga. Treble. So this
Treble? What is this? It looks like a kind of dripping can. Oh my gosh, it's not dripping wax. It is worse. It's snot, isn't it? Has he got the snot fruit?
the SOB says, "Dad, so I heard you knocked out all those people with your hockey. Now, me and my boys will start glazing you if you pass my test." So Treble gives him a gun and the Ito no Mi. And this man, Doflamingo, did not waste no time. He had murder on his mind. He went back to his dad and said, "Fuck you, old nigga," and blew his brains out. Murdered his own father in cold blood right in front of his brother. And this right here is a good old case of patricide. Murdering your own father. So
he did it. I know he did. Oh, okay. Even from the get-go, we know he's a tiny psycho. So he has a brother. Okay. Does he take the devil fruit? What is it?
After Doflamingo murdered his father, he actually brought his head back to Marijuana to try to get his status back, but they said, "Hell nah, leave, peasant." So he ends up going back to Treble, and him, Diamante, Pika, and Virgo said, "Let's glaze this little nigga to the ends of the earth." And from that day, the Don Quixote family was born, and they was not playing no games. These four niggas would do anything for Dofi. Take, for example, one day, Treble finds Dofi beat up. So he asks him, "Oh, my glorious king, what happened?" "Ah, man, some guys roughed me up. I wish they were dead." Okay. These dudes find the dudes that jumped them. And Treble comes up to him and says, "You're the guys who roughed up Dofi, right?" "That little runt. We were just teasing him, that's all." "Oh, shit. Hey, bro, we was just teasing him, I swear." "Shut up." They was not playing games with nobody. If Dofi wanted you dead, guess what? You're dying. If he
Right. Very gun trigger happy here. He's got a devil fruit. Why isn't he serving up a plate of justice with his devil fruit? Is it the snot fruit? I don't think I want to see it actually. Yeah, why is he using guns? I want to see him using his devil fruit. So our protagonist, our Doflamingo, Dofi, here not only hates regular people, your average Joe, your public, for pretty understandable reasons. He now also hates the celestial dragons, the people that he's come from, because they won't accept him back. He just hates everybody. Oh, I think little fella needs a hug.
He wanted your turf? Guess what? Get the packing. This man took racketeering to another level as a 10-year-old at that. And this was the wildest one. Diamante finds bro and says, "Oh, my glorious king, what happened to your knee?" "Oh, ah, man, I just tripped on a crack in the road." "Oh, and where's this crack exactly?" And I kid you not, this nigga Diamante finds the crack in the road and says, "Fuck it, I might as well level the whole town." So that's what they did. They blew up the whole town. And from that day forward, the
didn't, please. CJ making that up. He didn't. Oh, we've got the those, what would you even call those kind of sneaky eye glasses? I love those. Did he really just blow up the entire place because of a crack in the pavement?
Don Quixote family was feared. Niggas cleared the streets when they saw Dofi walking. Hide your kids, hide your wife, ain't nobody safe. The Dofi trial. Exhibit A wrap up. Patricide. Racketeering.
Okay.
Mass
Can't
destruction.
the
Multiple counts of murder. Exhibit.
He didn't do them personally. Are we talking about the Don Quixote family in general? Yeah, because so far he's just had a scuffed knee and they complained about it, and then the other fella has just gone and blown all the streets up. the guys that roughed him up. Okay, fair enough.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, Joker. We now fast forward 30 years later, and at this point in time, Doflamingo is the most influential underworld broker in the game, and he is also one of the 7 warlords of the sea. And before he became a warlord and they froze his bounty, this man had a whopping bounty of 340 million berries. Now imagine if the nigga wasn't a warlord. God knows how high that shit would be. But anyways, we now focus our attention to Mocktown, and specifically Bellamy. Now, as we know, before this even happened, Bellamy fought Luffy and got absolutely embarrassed. One-shotted to be precise. It looks like Bellamy and his crewmate, who I ain't gonna lie, I forgot his name. I think his name is like Sarquis or Sharkeisha or some shit.
Not a memorable character, obviously. I have no idea. Okay, I think I remember this fella.
I don't know, but it looks like they're fighting each other and having a falling out. But that is not the case at all. Because you see this nigga Dofi sitting in the corner controlling them with his string fruit. And this man is pissed off for obvious reasons. Because this nigga Bellamy is trash. He got one-shotted by a human condom. And it was under Doflamingo's banner. The Bellamy pirates were under him. So obviously that is a hit to his reputation. So Dofi said, fuck it, you useless piece of shit, and controls old boy like a puppet and slices him. Had this man Bellamy begging for his life. And what makes this kind of sad, let me give y'all a flashback real quick. Back when Bellamy was a straight young bull, bro used to look up to Doflamingo. He wanted to be just like him. I don't know why, bro was a terrible influence. It must have been the drip of the aura or some shit, but Doflamingo was his inspiration. But when they first met, Doflamingo clearly stated, if you ever lose under my flag, my Jolly Roger, I'm gonna beat your ass and make you unemployed. And
I mean, obviously it was the hair, the sunglasses, that badass pink feather boa aura.
Well, the rest is history. But of course, Bellamy's still begging like, please, just give me one more chance, my glorious king. But Dofi looked at him like, Bellamy, how much you think my fit costs? 30,000? 56 million berries, broke ass nigga.
Broke nigga alert. Broke nigga alert.
So this man Dofi got up, walked away and said, my fit costs more than your whole bounty. And I have absolutely no use for broke ass niggas. And slices this nigga. Bro just assaulted his most notorious glazer while firing him at the same time. Well,
That's brutal. What is Doflamingo's devil fruit? What do they call it? Is it the string fruit? It's not the puppet. No, the string fruit, they said, didn't they? And he uses that like a kind of puppeteer. Yeah? That doesn't sound like an overpowered devil fruit. It's got to have its limitations. It doesn't sound like the meanest devil fruit for a pretty mean bad guy. Come on. Am I missing
ain't that a
something
hell of a way to get fired on your day off? But we really don't even get to see a glimpse of how strong this dude is until the Summit War, aka the grand opening for the greatest donut shop of all time, Crispy Aces. So before the war even started, you already knew bro was on timing. I mean, look at this bloodthirsty ass nigga, bro hitting the Uzi tongue. But the first victim of this man's bloodlust was none other than Lil Lors, big ugly ass boy. So Lil Lors is just stomping on niggas, trying to make his way to save El Donut. But this big boy ends up getting jumped in brutal fashion too. So it started off with Kuma, which I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was about to roast the shit out this man, but I just caught up on the manga. And after reading that backstory, I don't want to roast you, bro. So even though you built like an egg with some damn chicken legs, you off the hook, my nigga. So anyways, Kuma shocks the shit out this nigga.
Okay, I'll have to save this one for another time. So Kuma was gonna get roasted by CJ, but he's done something pretty big. No spoilers. I don't want that one. I know ultimately what happens to Ace. I know because I'm so far behind One Piece. It's impossible to to not have certain spoilers. There are just a handful of them that are impossible. So that one, I'm not looking for. I don't specifically know what happens to poor Ace. I know something's going to happen to him, but I don't want a spoiler for that. CJ, don't you give me a spoiler.
This man Or's spazzing, and this man was so cooked. But he said, hell no, I'm at least taking out somebody with me. So he ends up aiming for Dofi, and bro just looked at it like,
really, nigga?
So bro ends up destroying the whole wall, but Brody ain't hit shit. Cause you see this nigga flying thinking he's Cardi.
Doflamingo.
Then he talking shit to him in the air too. What's wrong, pussy? The donut man is right there. And you knew Ors was cooked because Dofi made this man see his backstory. That's how you know your screen time over. So Doflamingo amputated bro. Cut that big ass leg clean off. And he just laughing his ass off and saying, this is what you get for being a dripless Neanderthal. And then Gecko Moria's hogback, bowling pin built ass hit him with that she.
Is that really his laugh? I love the One Piece laughs. Oh, I don't think I've met him yet. What the hell? Did you say he looks like a bowling pin? There's so many characters here that I haven't seen. What is he Oars? What is he? Is he one of the giants? But he's got horns and like green skin. What is Oars?
And it was raps. Them boys murdered Lil Ors, but Doflamingo was not done, racking up these murder charges. So later on, Viking Humpty Dumpty ends up pulling up and saying, Doflamingo, fuck you in that feathered ass coat, nigga. So bro runs at him and tries to swing at him, but he stops. And Dofi just started talking shit, saying, what's wrong, water buffalo? Are you too mesmerized from all my sauce? And y'all already know what he did. He hit bro with his strings. He wasn't moving an inch. So all these other dudes end up running up, and yeah, a massacre was about to ensue. Bro,
is he like the One Piece Spider-Man with the strings like, could he do that?
Right here runs up, he gets his balls chopped off, and Dofi just started puppeteering this man and making him kill his own men. This was just tragic, but also despicable. You made this man kill his own men. That's fucked up, bro. And why? Okay.
I'm rethinking my comment earlier about this not being a very good devil fruit. Oh, I didn't think of that. So he could control anyone? Pretty much anybody. I'm assuming he's quite powerful at this point. So can he control anyone? And then he made him kill his own men. Okay. Okay, I'm understanding. I'm understanding the aura a little bit now.
Bro is massacring these dudes. This man gives off one of the greatest speeches I've ever heard. And everything he said in this speech is 100% facts. Now, obviously, I can't play the audio, but I'm going to text it out for us. We're going to do a quick English project real quick. So here we go. Pirates are evil. The Marines are righteous? These terms have always changed throughout the course of history. Kids who have never seen peace and kids who have never seen war have different values.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's quite a thought-provoking. I mean, it's not wrong. Kids who have only ever known peace, or kids that have only ever known war, you're gonna be very, very different children with very, very different ideologies and philosophies, and how you perceive the world. Oh, One Piece. That's deep. That's got me thinking.
Those who stand at the top determine what's wrong and what's right.
It shouldn't always.
This very place is a neutral ground. Justice will prevail, you say? Of course it will. Whoever wins the war becomes justice.
True, but not always the right thing.
This motherfucker was cooking. Even though he's pure evil, he is actually speaking legitimate facts, and you can't deny it. So after this, I ain't even gonna lie to you, Dofi just basically had a drip off of Crocodile for the rest of the war. So I'm gonna just translate this whole conversation for you.
Why did I think Crocodile was, I wouldn't say dead, but definitely toasted by Luffy? Okay, so he's still around. He's still around.
Oh, hell no.
After
Ain't aboard my nigga. I got a proposition for you. You got drip, I got drip. You get some money, I get some money. So what you say? Tag team? Man, fuck you, you big feather, flamboyant, feminine ass nigga. Oh nah, shut the fuck up with that fake ass gold claw. I know you got that shit from Temu. Fuck you, and fuck you too. You tobacco loving, chain smoking son of a bitch.
Can Cj Dachamp Can he do a series where he just provides the voiceover and tells us about the problem, the plot lines, and just summarizes them really quickly, speeds the whole One Piece thing up? Would be hilarious.
Now, most of this fight sadly happened off screen, but hey, only Oda know how long this sauce-off went on for. So fast forward all the way to the end of the war, and you just see explosions in the background. And the reason why is because Doflamingo was jumping this 60% body fat eggplant, because he basically had an assassination order from somebody up high. But Moria somehow lived. I don't know how, but it don't matter, nigga. That's still attempted murder. Now, it's time to move 3 years later. And at this time, Doflamingo's criminal enterprise is thriving. This nigga is anime El Chapo. And I mean, this man did everything from arms dealing and gun running to massive drug labs.
Oh, okay. So I know this is ahead of where I'm up to. So please, not too many spoilers. So this is 3 years after, is it Marine Ford? Which I'm not there yet, but 3 years later. Okay. Oh, I think this is, I don't know how many arcs ahead of me.
One in Punk Hazard and one in Dressrosa,
like
producing Smile Fruits for Kaido, and had none other than Caesar Clown cooking that shit up. And I kid you not, these Smile Fruits was fucking niggas up.
What was the clown? Getting Michael Jackson vibes going on there. Looks a bit like MJ.
For example, take a look at Wano. Smile Fruits hit Wano like crack in the 80s. This man is solely responsible for supplying these niggas to cause a drug epidemic. Look how this shit hit neighborhoods in Wano, bro. They thought these hoes was just regular apples. Hell nah. These hoes was laced and everybody was eating them, even the kids. And they lost all emotions except for smile and laughter. They basically ate Joker venom. Yeah, hell nah. The Don Quixote family needs to change their name to the Don Quixote cartel expeditiously. So
I'm trying not to ask questions because, you know, there's loads of, I have no idea what's going on at this point. Unless you actually watch the context and watch the episodes, One Piece is so random. You'll never understand what's going on. So the smile fruit is like kind of like a drug manufactured thing. Oh, because like, I don't know. And it makes everyone who eats them super happy. The most evil thing in the world.
So now we end up catching up with Dofi at one of his Dofi parties. Because you know what they say, there ain't a party like a Dofi party. And he gets a call from Punk Hazard saying, "Oh, young master, the Straw Hats, Law, and G5 is fucking with our product. Operations have halted." So this man took extreme measures and basically said, "Motherfucker, you think that's my problem? I got bitches here." Oh my God, Dofi, come in the water. Hold on, ladies. The party's just getting started. Motherfucker, blow up the island. I'll send somebody to pick up Caesar's bitch ass later. Now, sadly, Doflamingo's plan to blow up the lab failed miserably because of Caesar's dumbass. So this man was so pissed off, he said, "Fuck it, niggas can't get shit done. So I'm gonna do it myself." So this man web slinged all the way to Punk Hazard. So later on, while G5 basically has the island under control, this man Dofi flies in saucy as fuck and just hits a superhero landing. And everybody in G5 is stunned. They like, "Oh my God, that drip, the aura." And look at this 10-foot nigga towering over these midgets. Nigga, fuck being a drug lord, go to the league. And Dofi ain't waste no time. Bro said,
The beat go off?
"Hey,
What's he doing?
This man knocked out damn near every single soldier with Conqueror's Hockey. Didn't even lay a hand on him. Just hit him with the sauce. But he wasn't done. He ends up webbing up all the other Marines' guns and made them all aim at each other. And this man elegantly made them all shoot each other while hitting this saucy ass flip. Oh my goodness. Bro just murdered I don't know how many people, but he did it in the sauciest way possible. So then this one Marine is begging for his life. He like, "Please, I have a family." Nigga, fuck your family. They should be ashamed of your broke ass. I know you don't get no paper. I know your bitch be fucking other niggas behind your back. You fucking cock. So it got so bad, Smoker had to intervene. But my God, this man got washed. Look at his sorry ass. Can't even land a hit. This is why you're not making Admiral, buddy. Look at him. Bro tried to punch him in the dick. Duffy looked at him like, whoa, slow down there, you freaky fuck. And this how you know this man Smoker is washed. This man already breathing heavy as hell, and they only been fighting for 30 seconds. But then some of Smoker's men end up coming and try to bail him out. But bro tried to be chivalrous and save him, but ends up getting met with razor sharp strings and ends up getting flung. And that
Is that another thing that Doflamingo can do? So the strings, but sometimes they're not just like puppeteer strings. Sometimes they're like razors. Okay. I completely take back what I said about the string fruit. Yeah.
the Smoker got cooked, Dofy just got real disrespectful. He sat on bro, grabbed his face like your mama about to beat your ass, and was about to kill him. But Smoker ended up getting the bailout of the century. Cause Al Kiji pulled up and said, all right, big dog, we gonna have to stop. And you see, Doflamingo was a smart man, cause he knows he can't win this fight. You think he's gonna fight a former admiral and get embarrassed? Hell nah. Bro said, I'll take my leave. I got bigger fish to fry. And that fish, of course, is Law and the Straw Hats. And especially Law, cause these niggas got generational beef. The Dofy trial.
Going back to the Dofy trial. Why is he scared of this chap here? Is he one of the admirals? Is he like super powerful?
Exhibit B wrap up. Assault and battery. Murder. Mass murder.
Yeah.
Arms trafficking. Drug manufacturing. Possession and trafficking.
I mean, to be fair, the charges are piling up. Yeah, okay.
Exhibit C.
Not a good guy.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Exhibit C, Corazon. So, there is a reason why Law has mad beef with Dofy, and it all started 16 years ago. Now, when Law first came to Doflamingo, he was very sick. He had white lead disease and his whole family is dead because the world government decided to murder everybody in that town because they all had that disease. So they Raccoon City'd that bitch. Now, Law didn't have that much time left to live, but Dofy kept him around and said, there's a chance that you might be able to live if you get this devil fruit called the Op fruit, because you'll be able to heal yourself. Also, the fruit's busted. So Law ended up sticking around with him, doing some piracy, robbing some banks, and of course, catching bodies. And Dofy's main objective was basically to groom Law to become his right-hand man.
Oh no. Don't use the word groom. No. Op fruit, like operation fruit. So effectively makes you like a doctor.
Now, here's where everything goes to shit. Corazon, aka Doflamingo's brother, Rosinante, basically told him, hey, little nigga, you got...
He's the little one. I wasn't sure whether it's a boy or girl. That's his little brother. I wasn't sure whether his little brother died. Oh, yay.
D in your name. And if Dofy figures out you got D in your name, he gonna kill your little ass. Because if you got the big D in your name, you are a mortal enemy of the celestial dragons. And also, Corazon is a narc.
Hey, I'm a rat. I ain't no snitch.
He is a undercover Marine trying to take down his evil brother. So you can kind of see what this is. These two are basically opposites and the what-ifs of a tragic outcome. Doflamingo wants to burn the fucking world, cause fuck everybody. And Corazon wants to do good in the world and basically stop his brother because he's a crazy bastard. So Corazon ends up taking Law around for like 6 months, trying to find a cure for his disease and getting him away from Dofy. Now,
oh my gosh, okay. So, I forgot what his brother's name is, sorry. I think they called him two different things there, I don't know why. So his little brother, who's not that much younger than him, they're roughly kind of like a similar age, aren't they? Or twins? No, they're like a similar age, I think. The same trauma, the same things have happened to them. The same upbringing, the same family. Two completely different paths. Doflamingo hates everybody. He's just orchestrator of chaos. He just wants everyone to suffer, both sides. He's not on either side. He's in it for himself, but in the process, he wants to cause as much chaos and damage as possible. Okay. And his brother is just the entire opposite. It baffles me how that happens. You know, you can't say, oh my gosh, he's the consequence of his upbringing. You know, all these things have happened to him. Oh, let's feel sorry for Doflamingo. But the same things have happened to his brother, and he's not a psychopath.
While this was going on, Dofi called them and
he's
said,
nice to the little boy. Law.
We got a lead on the op fruit, and we can cure Law's disease. Now, with this in mind, Corazon decided, let's just go steal it so we can cure your disease and go into hiding. So Corazon gets the information from the Navy to where the fruit actually is. So later on, they end up getting to the island, and Corazon ends up stealing the fruit, but at the expense of getting shot the fuck up. So after bro got shot up but somehow survived, he made Law eat the fruit. And after that, he told him, this is some important intel I need you to give to the Navy that's on this island right now. So while Law went to go search for a Marine to give the note to, he found one, but the wrong one. Because the Marine he gave it to was Virgo, Dofi's undercover agent in the Marines. So Law brought Virgo all the way back to Corazon, and Virgo was like, what the fuck, Corazon? Oh, you narc ass nigga. And Virgo...
What is going on with that haircut? Ethelflaed over here
ended up reading the intel and kicks his face in. And Virgo did not hold back. He beat the shit out of Corazon. And then after that, he beat Law's ass. Well, then after they get their ass beat, Dofi arrives on the island. And this man is dripped out of his mind and pissed. Because his own brother was a rat. And Doflamingo knew something was off too. Because those 6 months that Corazon was gone, the Navy was off they ass. And every time Corazon was there, the Navy was there. So it was all over for his little bro. Dofi ends up setting up his bird cage over the island so nobody can leave. And he...
A bird cage? Oh, his devil fruit can do loads. I haven't even thought of this. We can do a bird cage, and if they like razor sharp strings as well.
Just went on a rampage until he found his brother, killing literally anybody and everybody that was in his way. So later on, when the family finally finds Corazon, they jump the hell out of this man, beat the rat piss out of him, and played baseball with his body.
Home run.
What's the other?
And this was just horrible. This man Gladius went to his body and said, how dare you betray the family, you rat ass nigga. So after they jumped him, Doflamingo came up to him and said, Corazon, my baby brother, a fucking narc. Fuck you, nigga. Corazon, you know how hard it is to kill your own flesh and blood again. And my God, it pains me to do it. But
you didn't really seem to have much of an issue with it last time, Dofi.
Do me a favor, baby brother, and say hello to Pops for me. This man Doflamingo dumped about 10 bullets in this nigga and murdered his own little brother in cold blood. The Dofi trial.
Nah, I've lost all sympathy for him. I lost it after he murdered his dad, to be honest, but this is even worse. You have one surviving family member. That's your own brother. Oh, he hasn't got any remorse. He's got no feelings. He's a sociopath, psychopath.
Exhibit C wrap up. Piracy.
What do you
Grand
call murdering your
larceny.
brother?
Murder. Mass murder.
More mass
fratricide.
Fratricide.
Exhibit D. Y'all ready, ladies and gentlemen? It is now time for Exhibit D, the usurpation of Dressrosa. Now, Doflamingo, as we know, is the king of Dressrosa. But how did he become king?
Why is he king of everywhere?
You might need to sit back for this one. So, 10 years before the present, Dressrosa was a very peaceful nation that knew no types of war and had an honest king named King Riku. Now,
Okay, I'm just gonna try and keep up to speed. So this is 10 years earlier than present day. 3 years earlier was the events of Marine Ford. So this is 7 years prior to where I'm up to currently at One Piece. Yeah, does that sound right?
The people love King Riku.
Does it
They'd
matter?
glaze this man to the end of the earth. But sadly, this would change in a single night. So, on that tragic night, Doflamingo flew to the king's private quarters. So he pulled up, woke this nigga up, and said, "Don't even try calling for help, or I will slit your fucking throat right now." So Dofi basically explained to the king that this land, matter of fact, this whole country belongs to me, and I finally come back to take back what's rightfully mine. So the thing is that the Don Quixote family used to rule over Dressrosa about a good 800 years ago, till they abandoned it and became celestial dragons. And now Dofi is back to claim what's his. Now he gave the king an ultimatum. He basically told him, we can either A, I will take over this entire kingdom and kill everybody, or B, you can buy my kingdom for 10 billion berries. So what's it gonna be, old nigga? Genocide or run your pockets? So obviously the king had no choice. He had to run his pockets. But
He's the king. Okay, maybe he does have that money.
he ain't have enough money. So for the sake of the kingdom, he had to send out his soldiers and beg the people for money. And obviously the people are confused. They like, "But King Riku, we just paid our taxes a month ago." Yeah, man, this is some bullshit. I can't even pay my child support. I just got pregnant the other day. How am I supposed to take care of my child? So King Riku had to get on the big screen, get on all fours, and said,
"Please, we're broke. I know it's shit, y'all just paid taxes, but fuck, we need this goddamn money."
So
At least he's humble enough to ask everybody this in desperation, because he would much rather see his kingdom, everyone within his kingdom alive. It's just a crap decision, isn't it? It's horrible. But the alternative is that Dofi threatened to kill everybody. And he's not too proud, to beg his people, to beseech them.
the people said, "You know what? Something must be wrong. Our glorious king needs help." So every single citizen they had emptied every dime they had because they trusted their king, because he ain't ever done them wrong. So everything seems to be fine. They've paid off Doflamingo and they should be scot-free, right?
Psych!
In the distance, you see this man, King Riku, coming at them on a horse. So obviously the soldiers think, King Riku, we got...
I don't like the music. That's taking a turn there. The thing, when things are being ransomed or money is demanded, I don't think it ever matters how much you pay, because the message is you're giving the blackmailer or whoever, you're giving them the idea that they will give you the money. So naturally, they're going to just start demanding more. Is that what Dofi's going to do? Is just going to start demanding more money? Or something a bit more sinister.
Not the money? You didn't have to come all the way out here. But this man, King Riku, is crying and saying, "Run away!
I beg your pardon?"
And the king starts slaying people and blowing shit up. And you already know what's going on. In the shadows, Doflamingo is controlling this man and making him kill his people. So Dofi didn't tell the king, but there was an option C, and that was to do both. Genocide and run your pockets. And the king wasn't the only one getting controlled. Dofi decided to control the soldiers as well and made them slaughter everybody. And they didn't spare nobody. Look at this. This is a mama and her son. And this nigga said, "Pay your taxes." Look at this poor couple. This brother just got done baking at the bakery with all this cake, just for this man King Riku to come and blow birthday packs out. And this went on for the whole night. Now here's the part that's gonna make you sick. Doflamingo and his crew are just up here watching this. And when the time was right, he said, "All right, boys, it's showtime." These niggas hop down and knock out these soldiers, getting everybody's attention. And Doflamingo says, "Greetings, everyone. My name is Don Quixote Doflamingo, and I've come to save you."
Man, this is some bullshit.
No. Hate him. Ugh. Hate him.
Who's this man?
Yeah, boo.
Now this is a straight Homelander ass move. Bro made the king and his guards kill their own people.
Yes, CJ. Homelander. Yes, the blonde hair. Homelander moment. He's Homelander.
Just to come in and save the day. And this was the tragic part. He controlled the king and said, "Come on over. Make sure you look good for the camera." So bro jumps down and smacks the shit out this nigga on live TV in front of everybody. And just off of that, this man just committed the greatest PR stunt of all time. Because the people are like, oh my God, he saved us. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. And
No,
they
you
chanted
trusted your
this
king.
man's name throughout the night while hoisting the king's body in the air like a trophy. And that night, Doflamingo usurped the throne and became the king of Dressrosa.
Hate him.
Now, after Doflamingo became
Haven't
king,
even
he
seen it.
started
Hate
to
him.
do some even more evil shit. For an example, using
Duffy
sugar to
vibes.
turn damn near half the population into toys and making their families forget about them, forced these littttttle niggas to basically be slaves and work in his drug lab, had some of the old soldiers become gladiators, and forced them to basically kill each other. And apparently, he did something with Viola. I don't even know if this is true, but a lot of people say it is. So I'm just leave this here.
No idea who that is. What's with the toys? Did he say he turns people into toys? That isn't a string fruit thing, is it?
The Doflamingo trial.
Oh, here we go.
Exhibit D wrap up. Blackmail, genocide, usurpation,
mass murder,
brainwashing, slavery.
brainwashing.
Ex-
We're adding brainwashing to this. He's gonna get worse, isn't he? He's gonna get worse and worse. I didn't think you can actually get worse than the, what do they call it? Fratricide, killing his brother. He's just piling up. Oh, I hate him. I hate him.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen,
I
it
wanna
is
see
now
Lucy
time for our
kick his ass.
final exhibit. Exhibit E, the Heavenly Demon. We now set our sights on an island called Greenbed, just off the coast of Dressrosa, and we are observing a trade, well, what was supposed to be a trade, between Law and Doflamingo. Now, Law took Caesar as hostage after Punk Hazard to get some leverage on Doflamingo and make him leave the warlords, so he would lose his Navy immunity. And also, Dofi needs Caesar to make some more of his smile product. But tragically for Law, this plan failed miserably because Doflamingo was 2 steps ahead. Because this man used his celestial dragon leverage on the government and falsified a whole story about how he left the warlords when in reality he didn't. And
We're meant to like Law, though, right? He's not a bad guy. We like him. Why is he doing a trade with Doflamingo at all?
yeah, this man Law shook. He ain't know what the fuck to do. His whole plan blew up in his face. So Law was like, shit. Well, I'm just skedaddle. So this man Law got the running while Doflamingo was hawking his ass down. And it didn't help that Fujitori's ass was here trying to drop meteors on the nigga. And this man Law was fighting for his life in this jungle. Look at Dofi come behind him. Nigga finger sniped him. Brought this man Law to his knees. Then he came down and told him, you ain't going nowhere, little nigga. I've been waiting to kill your ass for 13 motherfucking years. And look at Dofi, bro. This nigga think he's Spider-Man out here.
CJ's got away with words.
Just whipping shit up and
Explaining
throwing it at him. And I don't even know how long this game of tag lasted for because we know how that Dressrosa pacing was. Good God. But anyways, bro, they ended up getting to.
Oh, is it just like the rest of One Piece pacing? It's kind of slow.
to the beach. And while Dofi's chasing Law, he ends up hearing a loud ass scream. And it was from the Sunny, from Chopper, Nami, and Brooke being loud as shit. And Dofi just looked over there with a big old smile on his face like, oh Law, you done fucked up now. So this man flew over to the ship, posted up on him, and Dofi was ready to make the Sunny the Titanic. But out of nowhere, here comes final form Simp Sanji out here yelling at
Sanji! He's my favorite. I love Sanji. He's the ultimate hero. I love him. Okay. Again, a lot of these characters, a lot of the devil fruits, a lot of the plot isn't gonna make an awful lot of sense to me. That's what happens if you join into One Piece without any context. Okay, why is so the Straw Hats just happen to be there? Is there any reason they're there? They're not. Are they there with Law? Just happen to be there. Yeah? Making lots of noise and drawing Dofi's attention.
this man like, stay away from my Nami Swan. Like, dog, come on, she not gonna let you hit. But anyways, Dofi did not take this fight seriously at all. Look at him, he got this big ass grin on his face. Then this man threw out his attack, backflip for style points, and told him, well, hello there, buddy. Let's not burn the coat. This shit costs more than your life.
I mean, who's to say those strings aren't flammable? I hope they are.
Bro had this man Sanji cooked in one hit. But Sanji started thinking to himself while he was free falling. Oh, if I beat Doflamingo, Nami Swan might let me hit. So this man Sanji got a second win and started trying to kick the life out of this man. But Dofi just put out his hand and said, time out. Bro had this man Sanji just stuck in the air. And bro just looked at him and told him, the fuck I just told you about fucking up my coat. I already told your ass this shit costs more than your life. So this man charged up his overheat and he was ready to kill Sanji. But right when Dofi was about to hit him, here come Law with the and he ended up teleporting Dofi away from Sanji. And you could tell this man Dofi had the intent to kill this man because he had to throw the attack out and it landed all the way back in Dressrosa and just cut a building in half. Yeah, buddy, that's attempted murder. You tried to put this simp 6 feet under. So this man.
Okay, the previous crimes, the previous exhibits A through D, bad enough, make me absolutely hate Doflamingo. But he tried to kill Sanji. No, that's at the top, guys. That's at the top. No.
And Law had to take this miniature big back Big Mom as a hostage so the Straw Hats could escape. But later on, they end up having a standoff on this bridge. And I kid y'all not, this was not a fight. This was a sheep coming to the slaughter. I mean, look at this man Law. He running for his life again. Doflamingo's just cutting the bridge in half and yelling at him like, what's wrong, pussy? I thought you was gonna spin back for Korra, but you still a bitch. But Law at least tried something. He tried to throw all the debris at him, but Dofi just cut it to pieces. Then Law tries to come behind him, but Dofi hits a perfect parry, dodges the attack, then shatters this man's jaw with his foot. And the beating just got worse from here. This was like a parent whooping their kid's ass for being disobedient as hell. I mean, look at this. He came down and kicked the shit out of him again, then just started spamming bullet strings at him. Even took out his legs. Bro was literally rolling around and screaming in pain. And this wasn't even the worst part. Doflamingo walked up to him, lifted up his hand, and he slapped this nigga across Dressrosa.
I mean, make it personal. Didn't want to slap him. I like
oh God, this was probably this man's most savage moment in the whole series. Law is already cooked, but Doflamingo decided, remember when you had lead poisoning, Law? Let's see if you remember how that felt. And he started dumping bullets of lead in him. And look at this freaky ass nigga out here licking the blood. Hell no. And Law was done. He should have been dead. The amount of plot armor Law had in this arc is ridiculous, because this is not the first time bro should have died, as we will see later. So now we fast forward a fat minute, all the way till Sugar got knocked out and all the toys turn into people again, and the whole population turns on Doflamingo.
I know I keep stopping to ask questions. I every video got like 50 questions. Who is that? Again with the toys. So they're not toys anymore. Is it something to do with her?
They realize, wait a minute, this nigga's an asshole. He turned half the population into Tories, brainwashed us, and committed a coup d'etat. Get this nigga out of here. So then the one-legged demon Kyros came in and cut off this man's head. And everybody's in shock. Everybody like, oh my God.
No.
Dolphy just died to a side character?
No. No. At this point, we haven't seen a Luffy fight. It's not gonna happen. He's too much of not a main character, but like a main bad guy. Nah.
Niggas thought it was gonna be that easy. Yeah, this man can use string clone jutsu. So he got behind Kyros and kicked the roof off of the palace. Good God, this man got some strong ass legs with them fucking leg hairs he got. So then here come Luffy trying to be a hero, even though he's a terrorist. Out here trying to hit that man with that jet Gatling. But the clone came behind him, blew his back out. Then Dolphy looked at him, cocked back his fist and told him, get the fuck off my property, broke ass nigga. Hit Luffy so hard, probably made him even more stupid in the head. So he
Let's not jump on Luffy. Come on, please. Although he kind of defeated Eneru like that, didn't he? That gum, but I hating Doflamingo right now. What's the deal with the clones? He can clone himself? Is that a thing with the does he create a puppet of himself? Is that how he can do it? I'm grasping now.
Hey, pick to throw everybody off the cliff. And at this point, it was over for everybody in Dressrosa. This man set up the birdcage, got on the big screen and said, people of Dressrosa, I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all know this now.
I have fucking hated all you stinky ass peasants ever since I came to this fucking island. So
he's always going to be a celestial dragon, isn't he? He can take the boy out of... I forgot where do the celestial dragons live? What is that? You can take him out, but you'll never be able to take it out of...
now all you
know what I mean.
ass niggas, you go fuck yourselves. So let's play a game. If you kill any of these bitch ass niggas on this board, especially that long-nosed Pinocchio nappy-headed ass fuck, I will make you rich.
What is it for me?
Oh.
Why does he hate himself?
And you also have 24 hours before I destroy this fucking island.
So this man Dolphy sent the island into chaos. This man started another genocide just because he got pissed off. So now it was finally time for the Malice at the Palace One Piece edition. Law and Luffy versus Doflamingo. I forgot. And Bellamy's here.
Bruh.
Bro was emotionally abusing this man the entire arc. We all know.
Is it Bellamy? Bellamy's back. Where has he been this whole time?
That Bellamy's this man's biggest glazer. So Dolphy decided to use this man as a puppet. Look at Luffy, bro tried to kick him, and Dolphy just used Bellamy's face as a human shield. He was straight up abusing this nigga. Then look at him. He put bro on some strings and said, dance, nigga. Go fuck up that walking condom for me. But Law and Luffy was just mad at Dolphy for just watching him in that chair. So they hit that man with that Red Hawk team up, and Luffy really punched the shit out this man. This is the first time you see bro actually hurt. Bro.
Yeah, have we got a new gear or something here? He's gonna have to have something. Every big fight, he gets a new gear or a new form or like a new kind of power.
Mad as hell, thinking in his head like, motherfucker, you know what? Just didn't get hit by this nigga in them broke ass sandals. Well, that man Dolphy said, hell nah, you ain't getting away with that one, buddy. So bro.
I was just gonna say, doesn't Doflamingo wear sandals? Oh no. Oh, he's got them little pixie shoes, little poof lickers.
Started spamming them bullet strings at Luffy, sent his stupid ass flying again. Then he decided to stab the shit out of Law. Bro said, sit your bitch ass down before I beat the shit out you again, boy. Then he hit this man Luffy with a nasty combo. Bro launched him in the air, grabbed him with his strings, then yanked him all the way back to Bellamy, who he was controlling, and sliced him. Oh my goodness. These boys was really getting cooked by a man with a flamingo coat and some short ass capris. So Dolphy kicked Luffy's face in again, separating him and Law and making Luffy fight Bellamy. And my God, Law, this man took probably the worst beating in the series right here. Just look at this. Dolphy ended up grabbing Law, then makes them both somersault, crashing into the ground, and amputated this nigga Law's arm.
What? But Law is he's got the surgeon fruit. He can fix it. He can fix it. He's essentially a doctor by devil fruit. Yeah.
Another case where Law should be dead in this arc. But this next part is really when Law should have been fucking dead. Dopey walks up to him, puts the gun up to him, and tells him, "Die like the broke ass nigga you are." Then just started shooting this man over and over and over and over again. He shot so many bullets in him, he kept on pulling the trigger thinking he had some more. And again, this is another instance of where Law should have died in this arc. Nigga cheated death 3 times.
Yeah, but his devil fruit. He's like a super doctor. He can heal himself.
Just for him to get up and hit Dopey with a gambling knife, bruh.
Maybe he was playing
And
possum.
Law really thought he was him right here. He was talking crazy to Doflamingo and saying, "Yeah, this my get back for Core, nigga." So he hits Dopey with a counter shot, basically with all the power he has left. And Law think he done killed him. But no, this man rose from the dead like the Undertaker. And you want to know how?
Yeah, that sounds like that was just going to be too easy. He's got a second wind. Now you've made him angry.
This man survived that attack. He stitched his organs together with his string. Nigga gave himself surgery mid-fight. So Doflamingo is standing over Law, about to smash this man's head in and get a fatality. But here come Luffy bailing out Law. Nigga, how many times is Law gonna get bailed out this fucking arc? Like, dog, you should be dead. This nigga Law gotta be a cat or some shit, because he gotta have like 9 lives or something. So here comes that Nika Luffy himself. Bro kicked off them dusty, busted, broke-ass sandals and transformed into this fat-ass balloon. So
I can hear the music. Dun, 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 dun. I love it.
obviously, when Doflamingo first saw Gear 4, he was laughing his ass off. Blood was like, "What the fuck is this? Am I supposed to be scared of you, nigga? You turned into a balloon." But Luffy was done playing games. He punched the living shit out of Dofi. This man flew all the way down to the streets. And I ain't gonna lie, Dofi started getting dog walked. This man ain't felt so much pain since he was getting beat as a child. So this man Doflamingo went to his last resort. He said, "Fuck it. I'm already destroying the country, so I might as well turn everything into string." So
he looked far too happy about that, didn't he? Like, oh yeah, I'm getting my ass beat.
he ends up using this awakening and just throwing buildings of just string at him. But Luffy still did not care. He flew over to this man and hit him with that Leo bazooka. And Dofi went to flying and just pinned in the mountain. This fight should have been over right here. But nope. The plot kicked in because Luffy ran out of time on Gear Force. The man literally deflated right before he was about to finish him. And this gave Dofi enough time to recover. And this man was more pissed off than ever. He went on a rampage looking for this man Luffy. Bro started killing everybody. It got to the point where if you got in this man's way, you died. Then he started moving the bird cage in closer. He was about to wipe the whole island off the map. So then here come VO.
Oh my gosh, that razor string birdcage, he can shrink it.
Trying to do something against this 69 god. And I'm not even gonna waste no time on this. Y'all already know what happened. She got beat the fuck up. I don't even know why she tried this.
Every time someone hurts a lady in One Piece, you know Sanji's gonna get fired up. Come on, Sanji. Come on. Defend her honor. That's what he does. He's a gentleman.
Shorty, no! You out here getting your head smashed in. And then look at this, bro. He started hanging her by the string.
Sanji.
Oh, no, nigga. My
Sanji.
nigga, this is harassment. Nah, buddy, you're done. You're done after this. We know you did it. The allegations had to be true, especially after this scene. You was not like us, buddy. This image is staying exactly like it is. And then you tried to make Rebecca kill her dog. Nah, this man Doflamingo is pure evil. This man is a sick-ass nigga. So thank God Luffy finally came over and he said, "Hell nah, your ass is going to jail." So he charged up that King Kong gun and yelled at that nigga, "Take your freaky ass to impale down," and blasted this man Dofi through the earth's crust. And it was over. Anime Diddy was finally defeated. So after this, they locked this man up in the depths of Impel Down.
Oh, so Sanji, where is Sanji during this? Where's everyone else? There's only Luffy and Law here. Where is everyone? I know they have their other battles at the same time normally, don't they? When there's a big fight. But I thought that was just going to be like a siren, like a beacon for Sanji. There's a woman in pain, Sanji. Go help her.
And this man should never get out again. But let's be honest with ourselves. Sometime sooner or later, this nigga's getting out. Somebody gonna make the call to Jayoma. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, with all these damn charges, this is why this man is on this round table. There should be no discussion. This is one sick ass nigga. So yeah, the faded Doflamingo video. We finally did it. Now y'all know damn well what might happen to this. So hey, fingers crossed. Like the video for good luck, I guess. Hey, and hopefully we make it through. But anyways, man, hope y'all enjoy. And until then, I'm out this house.
Thank you very much, Cj Dachamp. That always sounds like a bit of a tongue twister to get my braces around those words. Cj Dachamp. Oh, okay. I have many things to look forward to. That's kind of like, you know, a good thing about a small dose of spoilers. You know, you've got good drama to look forward to, but I've got rage awaiting me. I'm not looking forward to that. I don't need any more context. I mean, I'm looking forward to watching this arcs, plural, maybe. He is awful. He might actually be the biggest arsehole on One Piece. I kind of looking forward to it, but at the same time, I feel like I'm being rage baited. He is vile. You genuinely think he can't get worse. He can't outdo himself, and he manages it every time. I think the only thing that isn't on that list of crimes against humanity is maybe, you know, kicking a puppy or, you know, hurting animals. He's done everything else. Children? What's the lady's name at the end there? Is it Violet? Violet? I'm very surprised that didn't get a reaction from Sanji. Awesome. Okay. It's a really, really awesome breakdown of, would you say it's arguably One Piece's worst villain or one of the worst villains? I've got a lot to look forward to, but I'm probably about 400 episodes behind. But at least it's going to get more serious. It's going to get good. The drama's there. And we're going to look forward to some more kind of gears and upgrades from Luffy. And a lot more characters. They just mentioned some characters towards the end there that I haven't heard before. There's so many. I love the world of One Piece. The sky's the limit. There's no cap on the imagination going on here. It's absolutely amazing. Guys, I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. Hopefully for the One Piece fans out there, that hasn't rage baited you too much, or maybe you've probably seen these episodes. Do you think Doflamingo had a just end? He's in prison. Kind of want something worse to happen to him. Anyway, guys, take care of yourselves and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.